Albert Einstein once called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. And for good reason. Compounding is what turns investors into millionaires. The earlier you start investing, the more your money can compound or grow. This is why so many people find themselves wondering how to open a Roth IRA with Vanguard. Vanguard has a reputation as one of the most reliable investing platforms, and Roth IRAs are known as one of the best investment vehicles for people looking to build wealth. So it makes sense to combine both into a Roth IRA with Vanguard. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just getting started, Vanguard makes it simple. In this video, we'll review everything you need to know about how to open a Roth IRA with Vanguard, and we'll answer some questions you might have about the process. Hey everyone, this is Andy Hill from Marriage, Kids, and Money, a channel dedicated to helping you strengthen your family tree and live financially free. If you like what you hear today, please consider giving me the YouTube triple thanks. That's hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, and then commenting down below. I appreciate you considering it. Thanks. Okay, first things first. Before you move ahead with a Roth IRA with Vanguard, make sure you're clear on what one is, right? The short and sweet version is that a Roth IRA is a type of investing vehicle controlled by you, not your workplace or your employer. That means that you set it up and you choose the funds to invest in. That's one reason Roth IRAs are so desirable. Another aspect of Roth IRAs that makes them so popular is the tax treatment Roth IRAs get, or don't get for that matter. Since you invest post-tax money, otherwise known as money you've already paid taxes on, your Roth IRA grows tax-free and gets withdrawn tax-free. Future you is going to be thrilled with your decisions today. To find out more about how Roth IRAs work specifically, check out the video in my description called Roth IRA Investing in 10 Simple Steps. You'll get more details about if you qualify to invest in one and how to get started. Okay, Vanguard promises that you can open an IRA in a few easy steps. Instead of taking their word for it, we put their steps to the test. Here's what we learned about how to open a Roth IRA with Vanguard. Step number 1, go to the Vanguard site for personal investors and click Open an Account. Step 2, from there, decide if you want to open a new account or move an account to Vanguard from another bank or broker. Step 3, indicate how you fund your account. Accounts can be funded in 3 different ways. The first one is through transfers from another bank or via wire. The second option is as a rollover from an employer plan. And then the third option is from another investment firm. Step 4, create a login by entering your personal information. Step 5, select the type of account you'd like to open. In this case, you'll want to select retirement investing brokerage IRAs. After clicking that, you'll be able to select Roth IRA. Step 6, complete your online application. You'll be sharing banking information to fund your account as well as employment information as well. Step 7, wait for Vanguard to process your application. They're usually pretty quick, but in some instances, it can take up to 5 days to review an application. Step 8, double check that your account is active and funded. Then select the funds you want to invest in. We're big fans of index funds here at Marriage, Kids, and Money. We'll have a link for why in a video in our description, and you can learn more about it from that video. Now that you see how easy this process is in our 8 steps, let's go over some frequently asked questions to ensure you know as much as possible about Roth IRAs with Vanguard. First question, how much money do you need to open a Roth IRA with Vanguard? There is no minimum balance requirement to open a Vanguard account. However, you do need a certain amount of money to begin investing in different funds within your Vanguard account. There are target date funds with as little as $1,000 for the minimum. The majority of funds clock in slightly higher with about a $3,000 minimum. That being said, you can buy ETFs instead of mutual funds or index funds for much lower than that. These share prices can vary, but for $200 to $300, you could be rocking your Roth IRA. Okay, second question. What are some of the Vanguard Roth IRA investment options? Well, some of Vanguard's most popular funds include VTI, which is Vanguard's total index fund, BND, which is Vanguard's total bond market fund, VGTSX, which is Vanguard's international stock fund, and then VTSAX, which is the total stock market fund as well. Of course, you'll want to do your own homework to determine which fund or funds are right for you. To help, Vanguard offers several different research and comparison tools on their site. Additionally, you can research different investment strategies, get portfolio suggestions, and even compare specific funds. That way, you can feel confident that your Vanguard Roth IRA is aligned with your retirement goals. Third question, is Vanguard friendly for beginners? Yes, Vanguard is good for beginners thanks to its variety of funds and focus on low fees. Low-cost index funds take the guesswork out of investing. That's why these funds are a favorite in the FIRE community. These are people who are looking to maximize their wealth so that they can become financially independent and possibly retire early. Recently, Vanguard has become an even better option for beginner investors. Some new investors shied away from Vanguard in the past because they wanted more support. With Vanguard's new digital advisor service, that support is easily and expertly available. So what is Vanguard's digital advisor? Maybe the next question you might have. Well, Vanguard's digital advisor is a robo-advisor. That means that investors can get the benefit of expert investing advice at a lower cost than is what is offered from human advisors. Digital advisor walks investors through their goals and their risk tolerance in order to build a custom investment portfolio tailored to their needs. The portfolio is built with Vanguard's expert methodology, so it takes the guesswork out of portfolio creation for new investors. Plus, Digital Advisor relies on ETFs, keeping your portfolio diversified and low cost. At an added incentive, investors can try out Digital Advisor for free for the first 90 days. After that, the advisory fees are in line with other robo-advisors out there. Vanguard charges a 0.20% advisory fee. That means that for every $1,000 you have invested with Digital Advisor, you will pay $2 in fees. It's also worth noting that there's a minimum account balance to access Vanguard's digital advisor. Investors need to have at least $3,000 to invest. So while Vanguard has definitely come a long way in terms of being the right investment option for beginners, it may not be the right choice for everyone who is just starting out. Another question, how old do you need to be to open a Roth IRA? Well, if you want to open a Roth IRA with Vanguard on your own, you need to be 18 years old. Vanguard accounts have other requirements as well that you should be aware of. To open a Vanguard account, you must be 18 years old. You must be a U.S. citizen. You must have a U.S. mailing address. You must have a social security number. And as we already went through, when you open a Vanguard account, you'll be asked to provide your bank account number and your employer information. But can a minor open a Roth IRA with Vanguard? Well, many families are interested in setting up Roth IRAs with Vanguard as soon as possible. After all, there's no denying that compound interest is a world wonder. In that case, your child may be eligible for a custodial Roth IRA. I've done this for my kids. But remember that there are other requirements to opening and contributing to a Roth IRA besides age. Contributions to a Roth IRA have to be based on earned income. That means if a minor does not have documented earned income, they are not eligible to make Roth contributions. In the end, if you're ready to open a Roth IRA with Vanguard, the process is streamlined and straightforward. That means that you can be one step closer to hitting your retirement goals. If you're not sure if Vanguard is right for you, check out our video with some of our favorite investing apps and tools. We'll put that video as a link in our description as well. Whether you choose to open a Roth IRA with Vanguard or somewhere else, the most important thing is that you take action today. The sooner you open an account and select funds to invest in, the sooner the eighth wonder of the world can get to work for you. Enough from our side, everyone. We want to hear from you. Do you have a Roth IRA already? What investment options do you use with that Roth IRA? Or which ones are you considering for your retirement goals? Please let us know in the comments below. This is Andy Hill from Marriage, Kids, and Money, signing off. Carpe diem.